What's up, everyone? It's Depano TV here. We are releasing the final juicer build of 3.145. We are incorporating Magic Find, Bow build, and MTX to drop lots of exalts. I'm using the Dark Wood weapon. This is one of my favorite MTXs. See the bow. And then I got this from the pack this league from the mystery box. And I love my Overseer Owl. Besides that, we're running Mystic Gloves, Nightfall Wings, Elite Face Worn, I don't even know how to say that, body armor. Same with the helmet and same with the boots. Just wanted to show you my tree. It's very, very similar to my Rain of Arrow tree. I've adopted the double lionized falls. This allows me to double dip my crit multi on these 3 nodes. It allows me to go into these points for crit chance. Allows me to anoint this for 30 multi and accuracy and WED. Or WED is also an acronym for elemental damage with attacks or damage with attacks. I got this one node, one small cluster node, and it just gives me so much chaos res. An int in case I want to run Hydrosphere at a high level or Wrath. Later on throughout the build, I changed Wrath out for Anger. And the reason I did this is so I could run Vitality. Vitality lets me gain 30 life gain on hit, and I can basically go back up to full health instantly. This is like really important in my opinion, having a Watcher's Eye with 30 life gain on hit, especially if you're in league. Other than that, this is the basic tree. Just stretches out to 2 cluster jewels. It grabs the lion eyes and it lets me use a cluster that gives me oh my god, I put the wrong timeless jewel in, dude. I've been playing the game on the wrong. Intimidate, double damage, and double damage. So I use number 14915 and it gives me intimidate, double damage, double damage. Yep. Alright. So I'm gonna quickly import my build. You go to new, import, you have my account name, which is Twitch Depano TV, and you just import it. You can go to Expedition, and I only have 3 characters, 4 or 3 actually, and I'm the level 100 raider. So our main skill that we kind of kill everything with is Lightning Arrow. So we're gonna choose it. On PLB, you can right click, so you can be double damage. And we got 2 nodes with double damage. So we're gonna allocate those. On config for intimidate, we're just gonna click it and we're just gonna put standard boss, I guess. Other than that, now we're just gonna turn on our items. We're not using any crazy boss like Vault of Faith or anything like that. Pretty standard class. We generate power charges, and the reason we generate power charges, and this is really important for our build in my opinion, is as a Storm Rider, and we're doing even amounts of damage, so we're pretty much guaranteed to shock and chill. And our notable on the other passive is Sadist, and that's a lot of WED. It adds up to being 60 elemental damage. And to balance out, to get a nice amount of resistance and more elemental damage, we have 30 elemental damage in resistance and 60 WED. So to activate these, it says if you've chilled, ignited, or shot recently. So have you chilled an enemy recently? Yep. You ignited an enemy recently? Yep. Have you shocked an enemy recently? Yep. Do you have frenzy charges? Yep. You have Trinity? Yep. Is the enemy ignited, shield? Yep. So we're doing like 1 million damage, and it's only 20% delirious. So it's pretty good in my opinion. Magic, find the funnel. Could probably click some more stuff on that I'm forgetting about. But it looks like this is my build. Pretty good. I'm at 81% crit chance. I could consider taking out a couple of the streamline repeaters and putting in crit cluster. That would possibly bring my damage up. But yeah, this is a general POB in game. If you push C to go to your character sheet and you go to your miscellaneous and you scroll down, I have 30 quantity and 115 rarity. 15 of that quantity is not shown. So I'm 45 quant and 30 of the rarity isn't shown. So I'm 145 rarity. And then another 45 rarity isn't shown, but it's only to rare and unique enemies. So all week I plan on streaming Nemesis 4. My current sextants are Maven, Strong Boxes, Enraged on a prefix. Unique monsters drop corrupted items on a pack size. Nemesis drops 4 additional currencies on a suffix. And my really, really good Watchstone I bought from my friend at Standard, 7% Beyond with 4% modifier. So this is like a mini misinformation. It's an extra chance for Beyond. It really, really looks good when you have the Beyond chances matched up like this with the 6% and the 1%. Then you could just say 7% Beyond. That. Kind of cool. Another thing that I just kind of realized, and I never realized it, but this is a 2-part sextant. It gives you both Fraught and Demonic. Beyond portals in the area have 33% chance to spawn an additional Beyond. So I didn't actually realize that, but you know, the Beyond sextant is super good. Alright, so I have Awakened 6 in my Atlas. I have all my completions. I was watching friends and they were not getting the same results. And my only answer for that is the speed that you kill the Beyonds help dictate the amount of loot you get. So you kind of got to kill stuff pretty fast and explosive. Like you got to be explosive when you're fighting them. Alright, so when I put my map in, this is a super juicy map. It has Nemesis and Beyond, so I can actually open it with Infused Harbinger. So I'm going to open it with Infused Harbinger and Alva. And the only other thing I wanted to mention on the build, I bought this necklace. Gave me 5% reduced mana. Like the suffixes are perfect. And it lets me run my vitality. So I can run my Watcher's Eye and still have enough mana. If I take off my necklace, for example, my mana goes down a lot. And then I made this chest. And I actually bought the Maven Reduce Reflect for 10C and I awakened it to +1 curse. And then I just reforged for crit. And this means I can basically do any map in the game. Because if I hit an enemy, I get my life back. My mana cost is relatively low on Lightning Arrow. And I have a good amount of mana. And I have a Val Clarity. So, yep. Without further ado, we're just going to clear the map, just show you what it looks like mapping with MF solo on a tier 14 map with 20% delirious and juice. And fortunately, we got a bad prophecy.
Beauty will grow from your remains.
The one thing I can tell you about running Deli is you just want to kind of always be moving. They're going to kind of attack where you were, not where you're going. So if you don't stand still, you kind of do what I call the Deli dance. You should be more than fine if you're running a headhunter build. Stuff that can really kind of get you caught up is the hinder, slow, and the freeze. So Like having a corruption with cannot be hindered on a jewel, having cannot be frozen or cannot be chilled. Those are all gonna help your survivability tenfold. I would assume on most builds. When I do the league mechanic, I just kind of place, and then I explode it and I run away from it. Kind of want. Another thing I do when I'm playing is I try to get packs of mobs together. I'm not trying to kill one mob at a time. You see how I'm blowing them up? Like it's kind. This is kind of like just a theory of mine. I don't have 100% proof, but you know, you can tell how well you're gonna do on loot by how much timer you get on Alva or how fast you're killing them up. My best case scenario would be killing a pack of mobs, and as the Beyond mob is spawning, he's already basically damaged or dead. And the way that was done before was with stuff like explode chests.
Good job, Exile.
But now that we don't have that, I'm just trying to scale my Herald of Ice as much as possible to do damage, like AoE damage upon pack, because basically you kill a pack and the Beyond will spawn, and if you can kill it basically instantly, I think that means more loot. Again, there's no proof to that. It's just how I feel when I play the game.
Just in time.
Hopefully we can get a good drop. I do have
My mana is gone.
leather belts on swing because I am magic finding and I'm trying my best to get ahead on this league. We have dropped one mirror, and with the 600% quant and the Nemesis 4, we hope to drop another one, but there's no real way to guarantee that. We're on second leather belt in one map, which is a pretty good sign, to be honest. Just having leather belts consistently drop is a very, very, very good feeling when you're MF, because even if it's only 2 or 3 a map, you're still getting 2 or 3 a map. And I tell you right now, when I didn't have quant and rarity gear on, I was not averaging 1 a map. So 2 leather belts. If you're running tons of maps, it will add up, and eventually one day you will drop ahead on. Yo, we dropped an exalted orb. As you can see though, like, I can't really watch my health, but I'm assuming I get hit and then my health goes up from my lightning arrow just hitting so many things. And it's kind of like a pretty instant recovery. Life gain on hit, so it's very, 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 very nice to have. I think yesterday we got 4 exalts in one map. That was the highlight of Nemesis. But we just got 2 Saint Treasures as of right now. We're getting consistent divines. Tons of good loot, so
Just in time.
to me this is wicked fun, and this is almost as good or better than some of the abuser maps in my opinion. So I'm kind of interested to see how other people do it. So if you have a different method that you do, just let me know in the comments, or link me a video of you doing it. But for passives, we just take all the Beyond nodes and we take strong boxes, and that's why the 600% strong box in Rage is pretty good. It has really, really good synergy with Quant and the corrupted item.
Good job.
So we have 3rd Saint Treasure. We had an X, but we apparently didn't pick it up. We gotta go look for that X. We have 17 mobs left and 1 more alpha. This is our last alpha.
Just in time.
And we'll pick
Let's
up the
go.
X. Hopefully we can get one more. I forget to use my flask all the time in this build, and it still fucking pops off, dude. It still fucking pops off, mate. Alright, last salvo. Big drops, big drops.
Good job.
I always do a second clear because I don't do enough damage personally. And there's a chance that I do not kill the Beyond boss. So this map is kind of weird for people, but I'm used to it. And as you can see, the layout is just kind of ridiculous. Let's just grab this exalt, and then we can just see what we're putting away. Again, we're not going to loot the whole map on the video. As you can see, there's tons of chaos, tons of awakened sextants that we're avoiding right now. Just got to find this rogue exalted orb. There's only 10 monsters left in the map. It looks like we're pretty safe to run around freely. But I always just like to do 1 second second gander around the area. If there's any mobs or anything like that that can attack me, I want to kill them before I loot. Basically. There's like a Beyond boss here. If I was looting and I didn't notice him, he would basically one-shot me and I would have.
Stay safe.
Do one little circle, give you an idea what the loot looks like. I'm hiding a lot of stuff. I still don't know where my exalted orb is. In my inventory. Also, if you go to my Twitch, you can do exclamation filter. My filter is public. The one I am currently using is called Superstream. If you like my filter, you can also come when I'm live and you can ask me for the source of it and you can edit it for yourself. Alright. Exalt in here, bro. Too much loot. This is a product of too much loot, guys. There we go. We found the mystery exalt. We found the last little mobs. There's 2 monsters left. And if you guys have any questions, like I said, you can just ask in the comments below. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video.